Scientists are using living human brain tissue to study Alzheimer's on their hunt for a cure. British scientists have used the tissue of a living human brain to mimic the early stages of Alzheimer's disease in a study which will boost the search for a cure. The team from the University of Edinburgh used the healthy brain tissue from living NHS patients and exposed it to a protein linked to Alzheimer's from patients who passed away from it. In a stunning scientific leap, researchers unlocked a rare chance to watch dementia take hold in human brain cells, and experts believe this game-changing method could fast-track drug testing and crank up the odds of finally finding a cure. The study involved using tiny fragments of healthy brain tissue from cancer patients while they underwent routine surgery to remove tumours at the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh. Once the pieces were collected, they were put into glass bottles with oxygenated artificial spinal fluid and taken into labs where they were sliced into thin pieces less than a third of a millimetre thick and were kept in incubators to replicate the body temperature. Scientists then took the deadly amyloid beta straight from the brains of Alzheimer's victims and unleashed it on healthy brain tissue in the lab and watched as the disease developed. It was found that the brain did not try to repair the damage caused by the toxic protein, and even small changes were enough to disrupt brain cells. This will help scientists in their race to find a cure to the disease, and according to the leader of the experiment, it is bringing the scientific community one step closer to finding a cure for it. We believe this tool could help accelerate findings from the lab into patients, bringing us one step closer to a world free from the heartbreak of dementia. The use of living human tissue samples, generously donated by people undergoing surgery to remove brain tumors, allows scientists to probe how living human brain reacts to toxic proteins produced in Alzheimer's, and in future will allow testing of whether new treatments are effective in human brain. This cutting-edge study is an example of how the UK Dementia Research Institute is at the forefront of global efforts to understand and treat Alzheimer's.